And welcome to episode 73 of this Toronto Maple Leafs NHL 22 playthrough. Up here taking on the Buffalo Sabres, looking for our 12th straight victory. System software ready to install. That means we can update NHL 22, getting close to the release of NHL 23. That's certainly exciting. Only a couple more months to go. And that means we're also in the offseason. Congratulations to the Colorado Avalanche on winning this year's Stanley Cup. Will the Toronto Maple Leafs win the Stanley Cup in this series simulation? Well, we'll just have to find out, wait and see. We're up here wrapping up the regular season. We got I don't know, I can't do the math in my head. I'm not Bobby Crosby. 9 games left to go before the playoffs start. We're currently first in the division thanks to this 11-game winning streak. You see Buffalo is actually pretty decent there at 33, 32, and 7. We're here at Scotiabank Arena. Martinez just sung the anthems. Jack Eichel, Auston Matthews to take the faceoff, and here we go. That's right, Jack Eichel still on the Buffalo Sabres in this universe because he never got traded to the Vegas Golden Knights in this simulation. There's a bad pass that's going to come all the way down the ice. Yes, that's right. Jack Eichel never had the back injury. Never went through that whole shenanigan with the Buffalo Sabres. And there's a stretch pass for Matthews. Matthews in! And it's turned aside there, maybe by Craig Anderson, who has just re-signed with the Buffalo Sabres. Hard to believe Craig Anderson is still playing. He's been a great goaltender, especially against the Toronto Maple Leafs throughout his career, dating back to when he was a member of the Ottawa Senators. Here's Giordano. Point shot wide of the net. Giordano back with the Leafs next season. Lots of offseason changes expected to be happening soon. Free agency's only a few days away. Lots of rumors right now that the Leafs are trying to trade the rights to Ilya Mikheyev. Mikheyev is a free agent. UFA going into next season. Doesn't sound like he's going to be back. Of course, he had a trade request trying to get out of Toronto a couple years back. So here we go. Here's Mitch Marner in with the shot, and it's turned aside. Morgan Rielly still on the ice. Pinching. Morgan Rielly to the front of the net. The backhand shot stopped there. I'm again assuming it's Craig Anderson, but it looks like it's number 50, so it's probably not Craig Anderson. I'm not sure who their backup would be in this universe. Yeah, like I said, Ilya Mikheyev, probably one of many Toronto Maple Leafs who is going to be out. He's on the ice right now with John Tavares. Tavares around the net, looking for help. Can't find it. Tavares makes a move. Tavares to the front of the net, and he's poke checked. Couldn't get the pass across there for Mikheyev, or else it would have been a tap-in. There's a nice play by Mitch Marner to knock the puck off the stick of Olofsson, but he'll get it down the ice. Last game, you'll remember in this series simulation, the Toronto Maple Leafs came out on fire, scoring 9 goals against the Montreal Canadiens. Montreal is good in this series. They still have Shea Weber. That trade never happened. They still have Carey Price, his injury, and leave never happened. And here's a long stretch pass for Jake Muzzin. Jake Muzzin fires it wide. Kerfoot back onto the puck. Kerfoot will take it in, and it's stopped there by Chris Driedger, who I think's on Seattle in the real world. What else was I going to say? Oh, yeah, Kerfoot for Kadri. How about that trade a few years ago? Of course, TJ Brody was, Tyson Barrie was also a part of that trade. Probably one of the trades that the Toronto Maple Leafs regret now, especially since Nazem Kadri is a Stanley Cup winner. Now, think about all those bad Toronto Maple Leafs teams. Here's Spezza vintage. Stopped by Driedger. Think about all those bad Toronto Maple Leafs teams. The Tyler Bozaks, the Phil Kessels, the Nazem Kadris, who were on those teams. They've all won Stanley Cups now. But the Toronto Maple Leafs still looking for their first 67. Here's Spezza to take the draw. Jason Spezza, future Toronto Maple Leafs GM. You heard it here first. I think that he will eventually probably take the place of Kyle Dubas, especially if this season goes sideways. I think Kyle Dubas might be running out of time. That being said, I think he's put together a dynamite team. Here's Wayne Simmons busting in. Simmons throws it back to the point. TJ Brody coming back from injury in this game. Puts it on the net, but it doesn't get all the way to Driedger. I hope I'm saying that right. Here's Justin Hall. Justin Hall in with speed. Stops up, waiting, looking for a man. Can't make it. Backhand shot by Justin Hall, and he puts it wide. Wayne Simmonds onto the puck here. The Wayne train. Looking for help. Can't find it. Simmonds will make the same move as Spezza. He tries to cut to the front. He loses the puck. Great pressure here by the Toronto Maple Leafs. Fourth line and David Camp out there, who's a member of the third line. Pierre Engvall trying to get that puck. Can't get it. And the Buffalo Sabres will break it out. There's a bad pass from the Sabres. You don't see that very often by the CPU. And here comes Middlestat. Nice move to get around Hall. Or was that Muzzin? Not sure. Puck goes on to Campbell there. He makes the glove save, and he'll move it up to TJ Brody, who will get it out. Brody into the zone. Drops it back for Nylander. Unable to connect. Here's a break for the Sabres. Bad change for the Leafs. Thompson in. Great stick there by William Nylander, who says he doesn't play defense. Nylander comes back, gets a stick on it, and now the Leafs will break it up the other way. Auston Matthews with Kerfoot. Matthews in, across, scores! Auston Matthews, his 43rd of the season, and the Leafs have the 1-0 lead. How about that transition game? There's Auston Matthews. He's got the puck on a string. It's 43 on the season, and the Leafs have a 1-0 lead. Now, you'll remember back to the actual regular season, the Leafs struggled mightily against the Buffalo Sabres, especially the last 3 games, including the Heritage Classic, where they got embarrassed. Here's Okposo trying to bust through right off the faceoff. Doesn't work. Lyubushkin tries to break it up there, up to Michael Bunting, the guy who should have won Rookie of the Year. But they're never going to give it to a Toronto Maple Leaf who plays on the line with Auston Matthews, that's for sure. Great stick there by Lyubushkin. Yoki Haru holds the puck in, and Jack Campbell will make the save. Finally, the Leafs will break it out here. 1.5 minutes to go in the first. Here's Bunting in. Bunting with a move! Scores! Michael Bunting, his 16th of the season. And just like that, the Leafs are up 2-0. It looked for a second that the Buffalo Sabres were going to hem the Leafs in, but they break it out, and Bunting does all the work there. For his 16th of the season, he's played well on that top line. Does Jack Campbell get an assist on that goal? He sure does. Lyubushkin the other one. And Toronto's offense is clicking, folks. Here's Muzzin with Tavares looking for more. And that'll just go off the stick of Rasmus Dahlin. Tavares, look at that hard work. Trying to get that puck free, but the Sabres will break it out here. Everybody clusters together at the red line. Mikheyev can't get it any further. We got 7 seconds to go here in the first period. I think that's going to be all she wrote for this one. Scramble there at the line. The horn sounds, and the Leafs will go to the dressing room with a 2-0 lead. There's another look at the Bunting goal. Look at that patience as he drives to the net. That's what I'm talking about. Buffalo Sabres only had 1 shot on goal that period. That is what I call all-star defense. Getting ready for the playoffs here. Bald Sheldon Keefe probably likes that effort. Matthews against Eichel again at the start of the second period. Eichel will win his 2nd consecutive opening faceoff of a period. Last time it didn't matter. Let's see if the Sabres can get something here. Rasmus Dahlin, bad pass, intercepted by Bunting, and he'll turn it right back over to Bjork. And now it's a 2-on-1. Huge stop there by Jack Campbell, just his 2nd of the night. He has not been tested at all, but he remains sharp. A reminder that Jack Campbell and Peter Mrazek both struggled in this series, kind of just like in real life in the middle of the season. But ever since we went on this 11-game winning streak here, Jack Campbell has been the goalie that we all expected him to. And there's another great save off of Jack Eichel. William Nylander will get that puck out to Bunting. Bunting can't get away with speed, and Eichel will force the turnover again. Nylander at the line gets the puck momentarily, and Sami Vatanen will bring it in. Hammered there by Giordano. Matthews there to help out. The Leafs will finally get it out here, but just to the red line. And now Nylander's got the puck, trying to settle things down here. Nylander looking for Auston Matthews maybe. Nylander behind the net. He's got lots of open space here as everybody kind of separates from the front. Here's Nylander cutting out in front, and he gets tangled up there. Could have been a penalty, I think, as it looked like one of the Sabres defenders got into the hands of Nylander there, and he was unable to pull the trigger. No call. And we'll just have a face-off instead. Tavares to take the draw. He loses it. We seem to be losing lots of face-offs here, but we're winning the pack buttouts. And here's Tavares around it. He scores. Backhand goal from the captain. And it's 3-0 Toronto. One of the questions that people will wonder going into next season, couple years to go on the Tavares contract, people are already saying it's not a good deal for the Toronto Maple Leafs. I wouldn't be surprised if questions of the captaincy come up as well, and whether or not it's time to give it to Auston Matthews. We'll have to see if that question comes up at some point in the season, especially if Tavares' performance declines. Not that it declined much this year. Morgan Rielly! What a move! What a goal! It's 4-0. That's just number 8 for Morgan Rielly, but wow, what an individual effort there. That's a terrible replay, EA Sports. The ref was in the way the entire time. We couldn't see anything but the ref. There's Morgan. He's happy. 4-0 Toronto. The Leafs are on fire here. We are still playing on Superstar difficulty for those who are questioning whether or not I am playing on an easier difficulty. Tavares the slapper. And there's a great save there to try and settle things down for the Buffalo Sabres. Here's Okposo in. Turned over again. What a move again by Tavares. Nice spin. Marner in. Can't get the shot away. He was checked by Okposo. Tavares back in. Gets a stick. On his man. Yoki Haru has got the puck behind the net. Turned over again by Tavares. Mikheyev forces the turnover. The Leafs are pressuring again. Davidson in the corner. Mikheyev's got it. Is he free? Mikheyev to the front of the net. He scores. Carlton, the Bear, is loving it. The Leafs offense is on fire. And it's 5-0 here. I mean, I really don't know what you have to say. The Buffalo Sabres are not providing any sort of level of defense here in front of their netminder. That goal was unassisted. We're just working so much harder than them. Here's Campen, and there's a shot on Craig Anderson. Anderson's in the net. Not surprising. There's the goal scoring race. Nylander and Matthews. Matthews, of course, has one in this game. You see that Jack Campbell's goals against average there is finally at 3. It was really high for a while. His save percentage is still quite low. But he's played a lot better, like I said, during this now 11-game winning streak, soon to be 12, it looks like. Unless something totally unforeseen happens. There's a great hit by Lyubushkin. Ever since the trade deadline, this team has come alive. And here's Blackwell in. Blackwell makes a move, but it's stopped there by Yoki Haru. Blackwell gets the puck back, though. Colin Blackwell in, and he'll move that puck over to Camp. Camp, setters in front. Doesn't quite get to Blackwell. Another great shift here by the Toronto Maple Leafs. This time it's their third line, forcing all that pressure here. The Sabres can't get anything going. We're halfway through the second period. There's a huge hit by Kerfoot. No call on that one. Definitely could have been a hit from behind, a hit into the boards. It was a little bit dangerous. Here's Mercer with the shot. Stopped by Campbell. That's his first save in a while. Maybe only his 4th of the game. Here's Justin Hall. Up to Jason Spezza. And Spezza's around. 2-on-1 here with Pierre Engvall. Spezza to Engvall. Scores! 16 on the season for Pierre Engvall. What a feed there from Spezza. You could see that one materializing from a mile away. There's Engvall. Will he be back with the Toronto Maple Leafs next season? I think so. I think Engvall finally proved himself this year as a reliable contributor, especially on the penalty kill. That being said, like, if the Leafs lose Ilya Mikheyev, that's a huge loss to the penalty kill. So we're going to need those guys. There's a huge shot block there by Justin Haller. That puck was going to find the back of the net. Buffalo's looking to press here, trying to find one. And Jack Campbell's just going to hold on there. I don't really think it's going to matter. The Leafs are up 6-0 here on the Buffalo Sabres, embarrassing their opponent. That was just their 5th shot of the game on Jack Campbell. The Leafs have more goals than the Buffalo Sabres have shots. Auston Matthews sticking it to his American friend there, Jack Eichel. And he wins a faceoff there. Bunting can't get it out. Asplund with the shot. Great stick there by Morgan Rielly to turn that shot away. Here's Auston Matthews up. He'll pull back and look for Bunting. He finds Bunting. And Bunting will get leveled along the boards there, but he does get it in deep. Nylander on Jeff Skinner here. Skinner, it looks like Skinner's playing defense. I'm not quite sure why. Giordano with a great move there to stop that break-in. And here comes Auston Matthews. Auston Matthews looking for his second of the night, and he gets leveled towards the boards. Here's Asplund. Giordano holding him up at the line, and Nylander's there to help him out. Nylander turns the puck over to Bjork. Great stick there by Morgan Rielly. Morgan Rielly with a great defensive play. Giordano tries to help him out to get it out, but Bjork's all over him. Here come the Buffalo Sabres. Finally, the Buffalo Sabres have some sustained pressure against the Toronto Maple Leafs first line, but Giordano this time will get it out to Nylander, who just gets it to center. But that's okay for now. Rasmus Dahlin in. He'll make a move around Giordano. Giordano kind of maybe got a stick infraction there. Got away with it. Asplund in. A move on Campbell. And Campbell stays strong to the net. Long stretch pass here from Mikheyev. Mikheyev with speed. Auston Matthews was trailing behind the play, and Mikheyev trying to find Matthews. He would have had an open rip there, but they could not connect. Jake Muzzin breaking it out to Tavares. Tavares has a step. Tavares will get caught there by Rasmus Dahlin. Last minute of play here in the second period. Another great stick by Mikheyev. Okposo will recover, though, and gets it to Cousins. Cousins turns that puck over, and here comes Mitch Marner. Haven't said his name much tonight. Mitch Marner cutting across, and he scores! How about that burst of speed from Mitch Marner? It's his 23rd of the season. Remember, he missed about half the year with a significant injury. Boom. I think that's the first goal on Craig Anderson as well. It might be the second. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments section. 7-0 Toronto here. 7.2 seconds left. I think there's only one thing left to be decided in this one, but we're not going to say it. Spezza, vintage. Stop by Craig Anderson there. And that will wrap up the second period. And oh, what a second period it was. The Toronto Maple Leafs came out on fire. Shots are 16-6 for the Maple Leafs. They still have more goals than the Buffalo Sabres have shots. Like I said, just one thing to be decided here in the third period. Matthews to take the draw against Eichel. This time Matthews will get the better of his American counterpart. Here comes Auston Matthews. He'll lose the puck. Happy 4th of July, by the way. I don't know if this is going to be out on the 4th of July, and that one's smothered there by Craig Anderson. It is the 4th of July. While I'm recording this video, it'll probably come out July 5th would be my guess. The first of probably multiple videos this week. We'll have to stay tuned for that. Matthews wins the draw again. Giordano, the shot. Matthews with a chance for a tip there. Could not quite get it, and it'll get onto the stick there of Jack Eichel. Eichel being harassed there by Matthews. They don't care that it's 7-0. They want to just try to run up the score here against the Buffalo Sabres. They've been embarrassed a couple of times this year against them. And here comes Nylander. Nylander with speed. Looking for his league-leading 47th. Can't find a lane. He'll find Giordano the shot. That goes just wide. Just out of the reach of Bunting for a tip. Sammy Vatanen on the puck. Bunting all over him. Lots of interference there. No calls. The refs have put the whistles away. It's probably for the better at this point. Here's Bunting coming across, and he'll take Bjork out of the play. Here's Morgan Rielly with speed. Morgan Rielly, open lane. And he's cut off there at the very last second. That lane probably wasn't as open as I would have liked. I kind of just rushed it with a burst of speed. Morgan Rielly's back on Cousins. And here comes Giordano trying to break the puck out. Goes straight up the middle. That was where a crowd of Buffalo Sabres were. But Giordano works hard. He'll get the puck free. Giordano's got speed now. With Marner going to the net. And it hits a skate. And Craig Anderson will smother it. I think I said earlier that Craig Anderson wears number 31. He's wearing number 41 in this game. So I may have been wrong about that one. Here's John Tavares to take the draw. 14:39 remaining here in the third period. Lyubushkin, blast. Stopped by Anderson through traffic. Great save there. Here's Mikheyev in. Mikheyev Marner going in the net. He scores. Tap-in goal for Marner, his second of the game. 8-0 Toronto. Look at that work there by Mikheyev. And not sure how Mitch Marner got that loose. But he did. And that's all he needed. 8-0 Toronto. But that doesn't matter. I mean, the Leafs celebrated that goal like they were still in a close game. Jack Campbell, that puck was going through his legs. I don't know if you saw that, folks. But he's able to smother it a little bit. Just enough to keep that thing intact. We're not going to say it there. And there's another stop from Jack Campbell. He's going to move that puck to Lyubushkin. And Lyubushkin will get it out of the zone, just out of the reach of Mitch Marner. Can he get onto it before icing? Oh, I thought Marner was there. I really did. I thought that was Mitch Marner's puck. Toronto Maple Leafs 5th in the league standings. Buffalo Sabres 26th. I find that kind of surprising since they were basically a 500 team. All right, great stick there by Mitch Marner. He's on a breakaway looking for the hat trick. Marner cannot finish. Tavares had a chance there at the rebound. Tavares going to try to set up Marner, but he'll take it himself. John Tavares, there's goal number 9. Second straight game with 9 goals for the Toronto Maple Leafs. 26 on the year for the captain. You see, I was trying to get it to Marner there, and it kind of just, I don't know what happened there. I'll take it either way. 9-0 Toronto. This is what you want to see when your team plays a bad team. There's an assist for Marner at the very least. And I think this is the only line on the night that doesn't have a goal, the third line. It's been a great performance by the big guys for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Here's our first penalty of the game. There's a pass across, and Jack Campbell gets across, makes the save on Casey Middlestat. It's a boarding call here going against Colin Blackwell. I'm not sure if that was me or not. Buffalo Sabres, 15% on the power play this year. Not great. Of course, our penalty kill is atrocious. So let's try it. Oh, great stop there by Jack Campbell. Let's try and get this one here for Jack. Battle along the boards, Giordano. Cousins has got it at the line. Yoki Haru, Cousins, Vatanen, Asplund, stopped by Campbell, and he'll hang on. 1:43 to go in the Buffalo Sabres power play. John Tavares, 1 goal away from the hat trick. It's been a good night for a lot of Toronto Maple Leafs. Here's Jason Spezza going to take the draw. The Leafs have to replace Jason Spezza in his great face-offs. Wonder what's going to happen there. The Leafs were a great face-off team last year. There's a great clearing pass there from Morgan Rielly. Mitch Marner onto the puck. Mitch Marner looking for a short-handed hat trick. And he'll just put it wide. Spezza onto the puck. Tries to play it back for Lyubushkin. But the Sabres are going to intercept, and Bjork comes away with the puck. Morgan Rielly into the bench there. I don't think it went out of play over the glass. Could have been a 5-on-3 there. The puck will come all the way back into the Leafs zone, though. Minute 22 to go in the Blackwell penalty. Okposo, Middlestat, Bjork sends it wide. Giordano, get it out. He gets it to Muzzin, who gets it to William Nylander. William Nylander makes a move. Nylander to the backhand shot. Stopped by Craig Anderson. He'll hang on. Minute 7 to go in the power play. 10:04 remaining in the third. The Leafs have been dominating this game. Kerfoot to take the draw here out with Mitch Marner. I guess Colin Blackwell must be my other penalty killer that I have designated, and he's in the box right now. That's why we're seeing so many different combinations of centers out right now. Turnover. Bjork in. Stop by Campbell. Soup. Another stop by Campbell. Oh, man. Jack Campbell feels it right now. Baldshell and Keefe. At least he doesn't have his arms crossed in this one. He's got his arms down by his side there. I think he feels pretty comfortable about this game, but I think he wants to get the S word for Soup there. Centering pass there by the Sabres. McCabe will intercept the puck. He's being hounded here. Will he get it out? He will not. Jake Muzzin jumped up there. Giordano comes across and levels his man. Giordano into the sideboards. There's Nylander battling with Eichel. It comes out in front. Soup makes the save. Giordano, get that puck out. No! Centering pass. The Sabres score. Defensive breakdown after defensive breakdown. I could not get the puck out. I had several opportunities. Jack Campbell's shutout is over. The Sabres are on the board. It's 9-1. Here's Camp looking for 10. Camp in, trying to get a shot away. Hits a pile of Sabres there at the front. Now there's really no point to watching this video. You know that Jack Campbell's not going to get the shutout. You know that the Leafs are going to win this game. Someone's calling for a change. Kerfoot's got the puck. He'll try to throw it back. You never know. Will there be a significant injury? But hopefully we play smart and we only play our third and fourth lines. But you know, Balchel and Keefe likes to run up the score a little bit. It is 9-1. I guess the only point to look forward to in this video is looking for number 10. Here's Blackwell looking for 10. Justin Hall stopped by Craig Anderson. And he'll hang on. 6:37 as they announce yet another sellout at Scotiabank Arena. Not surprising there. The Leafs are first place in the Atlantic Division. Spezza wins the draw. Justin Hall, the shot. No, blocks. There's a second effort there by Justin Hall, and it's another glove save by Craig Anderson. 6:18 remaining in the period. Here's Spezza to take the draw. Spezza wins it back to Simmons. Back for Brody, the shot. The rebound. Spezza gets all tangled up there with Rasmus Dahlin. Spezza looking for the puck, trying to steal it back from Dahlin. Look at this effort here by the Toronto Maple Leafs. Even up 9-1, you gotta love it. Balchel and Keefe will probably reward that effort in his post-game press conference. There was a dangerous hit there by Justin Hall. That could have been a massive penalty. Here's Justin Hall with the blast. Goes off a skate right onto the stick of Jason Spezza. Spezza just feed it in deep. Spezza. Nope. Cannot get it. And out comes Middlestat. Middlestat dumps it in to Pierre Engvall. Stretch pass for Nylander. Stopped by the goal scorer there for the Sabres, Dylan Cousins. Cousins brings it back in. Just momentarily? No. He will get it deep. Great effort there by Cousins. In a game with nothing to play for, it's great to see that effort there by the Buffalo Sabres forward. Now here's Bunting in. Cut off there by Rasmus Dahlin. Bunting tries to stutter step around him. Doesn't work. And Dahlin will come out with the puck. Here's Auston Matthews trying to race onto the puck. He's beat by Mercer. Buffalo's coming on here in the last couple of minutes. Cousins across. Mercer, the shot. Cousins, no. Stopped by Jack Campbell. He's only going to allow one in this game, folks. Stretch pass here for William Nylander. Nylander at the end of his shift. Does he have enough? Bunting fans on it. Or maybe Craig Anderson got a piece of that. I'm not quite sure. We're in the last minute of play here in the third. Muzzin takes that puck off the stick of Olofsson. And here comes Mikheyev. Mikheyev fires it. Stopped by Anderson. He's been great since entering this game. Buffalo's played a little bit better defensively, but their goaltending has improved since Chris Driedger was taken out of the net. Here's Skinner in with the shot. Stopped by Campbell. Mitch Marner looking for the hat trick at the end of the game. John Tavares is also looking for the hat trick out there. So much for not playing the big guys in the last couple of minutes here. The building feels like it's shaking. I'm not sure if that's just my screen or not. The crowd seemed pretty excited there for some reason. Here's Mitch Marner. Mitch Marner to the front of the net. Mitch Marner, the backhand shot, looking for the hat trick. Stopped by Craig Anderson. That's going to do it, folks. The clock is counting down the final seconds. Tavares will get the red line, get it deep, and the Toronto Maple Leafs have won their 12th consecutive game, beating the Buffalo Sabres handily in this one by a score of 9-1. Just disappointing that we could not get the shutout for Jack Campbell. I'm actually really agitated by that, especially because it came on a power play goal, the only power play opportunity of this game. Our penalty kill has not been great in this series. We all know that. Maybe come playoff time it'll be better. Fingers crossed. We'll just have to wait and see. Anyways, if you like this episode, hit the like button, subscribe if you really like it, and I'll see you guys in the next episode, which is episode number 74.